Alright, welcome guys, I am Scott from GamerProductionsNG. Today we are playing Noire, as you can see obviously. For this next case, we're gonna be doing the traffic case, Marriage Made in Heaven. I'll try not to spoil anything for you guys. And I'll be quiet during the cutscenes.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Mouthpiece tore strips off me at the grand jury. Case got thrown out. Now the DA will...
Exit is this way. So if you didn't listen to it, the department had a report of someone getting hit by a car. Basically just a hit and run, what he said. So, just gonna let my partner drive. But first, I'm gonna switch my outfit.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Alright, just waiting for it to load. Ray's Cafe, 4:26 a.m. He's dead, alright.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Dick is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Her name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Okay, so first we're gonna check the body.
Phelps? You should take... Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him.
We're gonna find it's life insurance. WTF, $16,000. Sincerely, can't read it. No, wait. Curtis Benson, Vice President of California Fire and Life Insurance. Next we're gonna find his wallet.
We can notify next of kin.
And he has some fancy money. Has nothing to do with the case. But let's just go ahead. That's basically it for the front of it.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
We're gonna see like these blood stains from the impact of the car.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
There's some more blood right here.
This blood is a long way from the body. Car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
And right here are some tire marks from a car.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Now you can miss this on your first run, but there's a knife in the trash can right here.
Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Alright, so that's all the stuff of, at the crime scene. Now we're gonna talk to this woman who is smoking. But if you don't notice, everyone smokes in the 50s.
Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
First, we're gonna ask about the eyewitness report.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
She is telling the truth.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Now we're gonna ask her about the subject vehicle description.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
She is also telling the truth about that one too.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
And now just about the argument.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
She is doubting.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest.
We're gonna talk to the bartender right now.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Alright, first about the hit and run incident.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
He is, not telling the truth, so doubt.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
The association with the victim.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
He's telling the truth.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
The argument overheard in the bar.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Since he has that snarky look on his face, you want to hit doubt.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy.
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
Now the joint business venture.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Well, you want to doubt him.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
Rank up.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching.
I'm just gonna
Lester and
call
Lorna
someone
go
on
a
the
few
phone
rounds every
really
other
quick.
day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Alright, so we're given 2 locations. We have the location for the Patterson residence. Going the wrong way. And William Sheldon, if I remember correctly, yeah. Run faster.
You're behind
Alright,
the wheel.
so we're gonna go to...
And where exactly are we going?
We're gonna go to the Patterson residence. But before we do, just one quick thing. There's a hat. That was very crucial to the case. That hat.
Can you drive to this one?
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Alright, we're gonna do the hit and run incident first.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Oh, she's gonna... You wanna doubt.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. Kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
The nature of the argument is up next.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
You also want to doubt again?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
And the partnership with Leroy Sabo.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
She's a dirty liar.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
You want to use the insurance letter? Because that has $16,000.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
I'm just gonna use the phone really quick if that's cool with you guys. Wherever our phone is.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am.
Alright, so now you have two options. You can go to the Central Morgue, or you can go to the, Sheldon's residence. You want to go to Sheldon's residence for this.
All
But we're gonna take a short break right now, so see